Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Class showbiz here on CTV, Ghana's #1 television station. Special thanks to Verna Purified Water, as well as Be a Champion Gallery for holding us down. Topic where we open media phone lines now also watch the watching on any of the issues that can ewaha. Now, Shabuki Mami. Rabbi Zumina Obia Intimi share book way ye. Can book ni brand name. Aha. Over to you. Over to you, boy. You have to read the book. Let me to a set today. So, so book way. Book way, and they sending now about book way. And the din sema e kosu kromo anyina abano. Book the title the I am not Yvonne Nelson. I am not Yvonne Nelson. That is the title of the book. Rob, you have a chumi free. Oh my God. Now, book way a hot selling. This is a hot selling book. And then my chin can come in the Manyabianto. Yes, say boy 200 Ghana cedis. 200 Ghana cedis. But chin can come hasa Manyabianto. I walk outside my call a Legon book Presbyterian bookshop or Legon. A Honana coming by also there. Boswanu. So to moment me drew her there and my 2 coin to get a book. But now, because what she's many bia. Na mape adaje na makinkan na enra share that screen is enra ena ye launchy book we na book we ye be review a kakra because of the seminar we need no and then ye be review one chapter and then one chapter penny be review chapters ne doso the case be na ye boa na ye baby Wednesday baby Thursday this week they be make sure say ye be 2 book nim Entino Otobia na onso watimi akan na oni aye review na enra ye unveil book way enra so na Father's Day enra na Father's Day ena ye unveil book na the entia Yvonne Nelson decided to be launch book on Father's Day no o kai book ni ye kan come on say there was a purpose entia on launching book no even on Father's Day. Now me had one of my panel members Adam Mensa Chatome na owo ho ebra ye launch bookie ewo pediase resort na on trap picture on train Adam twa picture or pediatric research na hot saying time a moko launch bookie na to ankom on so quick.
I think that this launch say omode ba Accra and I say the place will be flooded because the venue now you have a program the pediatric launch. The car parks in the corner, cars now bapping so to the extent that people had to park at the filling stations. Any baby, I mean, at the auditorium, unya baby na abontin so unya baby just say in nipa, and that shows the kind of love people have for Yvonne Nelson. I saw, I think. Ghana Petroleum Authority boss Mustafa Hamid was there. Manasi Azuri, who wrote the foreword, was there. Musicians were there. Actress so John Dumelo came. I saw Fred Nyama, Jocelyn Duma, Becca was there. Ekwapim Polo was also in the mess, and a lot of amazing people. KOD also came in there. So it was a mixture of everybody. But in the room, those who really got the connection, of the intent of the book, and if you look at the demeanor of Yvonne during the time at lunch in the best start, you could sense some seriousness on her face.
I've gone for a program here.
Yeah. She looked serious because in your manner book anymore. I mean, it tells you that not a neighborsome. And one other thing I mad them ho a year quiet kakray when Yvonne Nelson came to speak the time during.
My Mr. Question me, say more the San Commonic also. Yvonne Nelson, a cassie a dainty and a manicho book. A cassie dainty and a manicho book.
I think one of the reasons are Yvonne.
Empress gifting, no?
Empress.
The Honso Yefe, Empress on Yefe.
One of the reasons are or the
AMG medical
medical baby.
200, is it 200,000? 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to not Yvonne say, I mean, it's also to motivate other young people who are in her shoes to be able to put some of these things on paper. So they bear a bit me and so dear Ediama and Kofo because we share chapter after chapter, talking about her love life, her upbringing. Ne mother, education, career, about the life where you can learn something from. And she felt that at this point in her life and the various experiences, she will put them together to become a guide for others. Said be a omu entimi enko such situation. And said an American, I did call Kanyama Honomu ye. I said, Hoye code kakra. Time I was starting the speech, and I'll say she thanks everybody for coming, and in the auditorium are friends, family. Oh no, I'm not sure any of my family is here. To hold like that memory, no. And later, when we got into the book, we understand why she said she's not sure any of her family members was around because these were bullets. Bombshells coming from family stories, especially that of the mom, love life, and other things. And what kind of book from one chapter to another, you don't even want to stop because because if you read the book, which you say a deep secret about her. Your friend will be like the daring or bold truth. And I will release it. And you'll be an bit me because and what kind of book now? Beginning Uncle Philly say Peter Lajete is the daughter, as the mom tells her. But in the book, what I say, after DNA test of Mukoye, it turns out that the connected biologically on Nembano. And Yes. So no to the extent that Sisia for the past 1 year, Yvonne Nelson and any Mami in Kasa. And they are all kind of say until say ne Mami be can no krena channel. She is not Yvonne Nelson. No krena or she say. All along na oko interviews are obefa Yvonne Nelson clips are. They be Mr. Nelson no. With throw shades of man saying he's irresponsible. So I say me young for about Edu Father's Day as Papa Phobi or Omo Mbano time because of their mothers. Ebi Adioma catch them. Or say what time we hate Mr. Nelson. I can in some tiano on interviews, radio that oh yeah, ne papa no but on sheno one sheno he didn't take off it. But the man never uttered any word publicly. But it was later, after 30 years, and I remember catching and say, Mr. Nelson, which means that developing hatred for the man. In the book, there was an apology to Mr. Nelson. Say, we go papa who feel say at a point we do baby papa ne baba ko Papa ne baba ko fa abani ade de tano because the disgrace yes Mr. Nelson because they felt that the disgrace the guni papa was too much, but the man too was not talking, and to the extent that the mom later told her Pitala Ajete. And also on the man established a contact through Gabi Ajete, then Petrina Mo Homogene fell so. And they said, oh, Oma Jinatum as a sibling. But honestly, yeah, Oma Jinatum, but she wanted to find out whether something scientifically connects her to them. Or he doesn't just want to believe the word. So she went beyond to do DNA. Nina turned out that. Then she decided to do another DNA with Mr. Nelson's children. Maybe the word of mouth wasn't true. And so there was no linkage. Which means both two things now, there is no linkage for them. Basin finally to confront her mom. Now that not say or the Bible moon same near dear or no the Bible moon same trying to get the mother in the mood. But or say a do time where open the crown, mammy yes, or yare of your own son moon falling to I feel Peja and Mukakra. Yvonne yes or be hagen so there be money hagen on fin Hong Kong so I say the mom sack there into your core or you're not going to say it will be the last. It's so after 2021 last year which was 2022 on her birthday since they're not in Mami Kasa and then Mami sending message I love you happy birthday to my love, may God continuously bless you even bless you. And I even say, but who's our message? And I also reply in my way. If you truly love me, you will tell me who my father is. I'm 37. You have been unfair to me. This is the last time I will ever ask you this. And they send a response. I reply and also. And she'll say for the past year on the mame and Kasai. And you see, and for enti ni pain nase o say but onu kwano nim the emotional trauma or come hwe Yvonne Nelson dia or deage that Nelson and I say we be send the mami to tell her how her naming even came about. The mother has refused quite fast why you tune Yvonne Nelson and into one now nim all of these things. I say you are living under a certain fake identity. And Emma won't feel it very fine. And that has been the trouble in our home. Or say time my papa no woo and cry, Mr. Nelson woo. Omo friend or say ombra and your man no mo cheno. But I catch him some baby bia. Now so a year no sikano contribution of trebi. But on paper pani baby because he felt that why unfair to the man too. And even saying koyere papa kwa wanhwe there was no need that we wouldn't about baby. So I mean the book is very heavy. it's really, really heavy. And you see a lot of emotions coming from Yvonne Nelson because clearly she is still searching for the father at about 37 years of age. Only him, the true father. And that is why the title is I Am Not Yvonne Nelson.
Wow.
She's looking for real identity.
That's a beautiful report. Thank you so much. Very detailed. And I think to also give us another aspect of the book you pay attention because most of the people at the moment don't know but I think it goes beyond the sarcodian factor. I'm sure it will add up to the reason she did not take anything out of the book. Decided say I'm for bibia and tomb the way it is. Now you can send it in now. Now book no 24 chapters. 24 chapters. The book has 24 chapters. Chapter 1. Again, a teacher's question. A teacher's question. Chapter 2. A failed abortion. Chapter 3. Meeting Mr. Nelson. Chapter 4. Failed, dejected, and rejected. Chapter 5. Abanoma, the Miss Ghana contestant. Chapter 6. Princess Tyra. Princess Tyra na movie ma Yvonne Nelson. Chapter 7. Banned by movie producers. Chapter 8, abortion. Chapter 9, first car, first house, and independence. Chapter 10, Inyanya and my love life. Chapter 11, hashtag Doomsday must stop, Akufo-Addo's call, and the offer to contest on NPP ticket. Chapter 12, a man's world. Chapter 13, Nigeria and its powerful men. Chapter 14, Genevieve Naji and the rest. Chapter 15, an entrepreneur. Chapter 16, Celebrity Bubble and the ring I accepted with tears. Chapter 17, the prize and price of motherhood. Chapter 18, a visit to Mr. Nelson. Chapter 19, your father is Peter Alajete. Chapter 20, DNA test with Peter Alajete's children. Chapter 21, another DNA test. Chapter 22, confronting my mother. And chapter 23, an apology to Mr. Nelson. And the last chapter, which is chapter 24, a letter to my father. The father who is obviously unknown. Yvonne Nelson has scripted a letter to him. Now, I've said, sir, and then you better one of the chapters. Because chapters, you better take it time now, send them war upon. You better take it time now, at least from Nekosi Thursday, you better try now, you have chapter after chapter. But what's your book not to be? Na ready, na suade, na onsofatu hofo. Very well. Just that, me wo asem ka kire omo ton book no. Asem am person ka kire omo ton book ni say. We dede na wo huni na cha 2 weeks be. Dede ni besa. Enti mo anyina so anton books na. De mo hwehwe munya. Because me sure say Yvonne Nelson they send me na AP when him say me ba be selling information because and some baby eguni ho ni masakakra baby manipa bi ehun ni different person should be a nipa bi woman no say assistant and it is all in selling information. So those who are to market this book man ya sharp na mo tena ho na mo ye mo ho na mani be ba mo so na book no Obia can be no nyatro. The more printing about be go about dust. O far no and say. And food trunk one a big time no day. By this time, this book should be at every shopping mall here in Accra. It should be at some of the busiest filling station marts. It should be by the road. A month with the traffic more time could manage you better nasa. But today I have placed calls to get this book. Almost to purpose. Some of the calls where they didn't pick. And I heard the miracle. But in common I didn't do. After 2 weeks, you DV. In fact, man, you're not. Now go for your press conference. We are moving on. The go for me press conference. I can't some amount for party. This book, we are done. We move on. And then, yes, chapter 8. And
Oh.
That is a
page 90 column.
Page 90.
And about Juba
90.
Oh, and then me back and say
91, 92.
oh, I get about a minute. Percent yen share chapter 8. Aha. Chapter 8. Title the abortion.
You're talking runner.
That be near the autumn.
and you're good.
The cell class was Saturday, Saturday, and the abortion is very coded. Now, chapter 8, now, same way when I say, Mamma can briefly, I mean, my pound for now, send them my mind. But we are promising you, we'll be doing reviews, or time producer will be a better file, be your book, will be a better. But hey, or china, or be bread of. Now, chapter 8, no, page 90, when I at the Marine Babagun. And then the answer cultural a final example book. It seems say but it's good. I love the understanding how their mind is here. Okay, page 8, chapter 8 nina. Asama yes sister Yvonne Nelson can and maybe a chum. Asama says 2010 NC. Na on yum tuni sa kodie etwetwen pena kakra. Na omuhu like a man knows a woman. Utie okay Bible say and Sarkodie knew Yvonne Nelson. And Yvonne Nelson knew Sarkodie. Na time no na Yvonne Nelson they were hating kakra. Na Yvonne Nelson na hating because now no why movie I can see for baby Yvonne Nelson but Sarkodie dey. Na obede pombede Satan no e foliwa no rap him but no hating. Na baby hating no kwa nyama me na baby hating no enyama. Na
2010.
na hate.
No, but Yvonne Nelson, Princess Tara was 2007.
No, yeah, Kasa.
That number and number.
2010. 2010, yes, 2010. That's according to hit.
And it is in the according to hate. Oh, it is not top star. But now Yvonne Nelson was a ninja sack.
Yes.
Now Yvonne Nelson hype. Yes, now Yvonne Nelson happiness to change sack. Enti amuhu na wa onim akapima campaign na ba ko bi amfa na Yvonne say ofire fru no na yam share no because Satan no so na ma me na tin no two car no call in sack ho e wo ema Satan no wo RAV4 or Toyota RAV4 the sack ko dey so etwi mattress Toyota mattress bi and then your coin no ko share no so sack bet na se na me kasem tro sack bet on say no kaze sack ade na ye dey ye gie no e babam si am no kase menyim sack eh Yvonne menyim say I hate ba minyanto dan afempo na media asase bia no waklago mentimi ntua kan wie efi ya me ma me mpo enet enti se obanyim de e be hadwen ti dem strel ti betimi a yen clear Saturday ni this is so hadwen o ase Saturday ni o Saturday is a akafima campaign koso enti e ba sa na Yvonne say okay no problem ono krampo no ne papa assembly ohuni papa yi ntino se ono anyem na se sakode se onye ready no problem nya hwe o de obako yi nti o si one na that be man no concoction bi nze man no ti o kotowi no nomye onomye o si nyisen no ama emoja tu no right ba ko check ye no ye si nyisen no gusu wo ho enkoye e na o si da bi ene onko no madru onko fadru eno so call hospital drug store and a pharmacy e ko to adru o de ba ko she nanum o de ba ko sha ase ho o se no so moja tu no so call test I say eh nyi say san ho no so ke ne manin call hospital na doctor kasa enyi bibia no hohrum na ho exanye fresh o ko na doctor yi bibia e na doctor hohrum na bia no se that day no kra o ko no o se man provision clinical man provision o se that day no kra o ko no ne kinsak ne ko na kinsa koyo yi ni koma Dr. Pena na oko studio nti oko tema na oko ye recording foliwa sa ni refie se na ko so ba no be hye no se even wawie ko si sen to se sa asem no ano o se eye ni ya na ye ni ya se oyi sa nyi sen Now, at the back, because I started no name to circle the baby big. Because I started circle the fire and like a fancy and faster. In Tiama, also in Yavim, so my main keep you again after only pan by baby packets here now. Oh, Saturday we are. Saturday the ultimate very you say wait, I'm passing business chapter 8, you know. Yvonne Nelson na ko so the bum and an next tank the bum. Na odi abami sa ko de behu ni sen. And na isa ko de aware o yire e wo ma 2. Na yire behu ni sen. Enipa omudi sa ko de echi on behu ni sen. Yvonne Nelson nso sa de we kra be mu hu ni sen. 5 minutes each for my panel members na say yapon. And then ona this story in buy ona the book ni so buy. Chapter 8 no hu ni sen. 5 minutes on pacho.
Every cry in chapter 8, you know, I think say a Honogana phobia. There is mixed reaction to the chapter 8 because a beautiful feeling say after pictures on Facebook show ya who say na Sakure was coming up and also coming up. We have seen other pictures of Onone Sakure. I said at that time, Obietimi Emeki. So they think that it means they have had some good relationships since then. And whatever the case was, Ebiana Omu are resolving. But Oshe, I mean, they were Yvonne Nelson. I cannot know credit to the extent of even saying that her mother experienced a similar thing. She grew up before knowing her real father. She bore a certain Adi name or not any real father. It was later unfortunately for her, no, ne papa no, the real father no. Ne mama no who the real father and chana the real father no way. But onu as at now onu who the real mother. So you could see that now she's coming from a certain kind of, I mean, trajectory. I said, why so Nibufu at a certain thing. And she said, oh no, a certain hidden truth, Grano. Say one thing here, a bad thing, say, or they will be full for so dear BC. And unti Anna, and say, oh man, because that situation on the side of the war, a year and also a certain semblance in another life. And it's a idea be a part of the life of our regret. And she stated in the chapter 8 that she regrets doing that abortion.
Oh, okay.
Except at a look back, upon a look back, no, and ka on yes abortion. So, ultimately, say a idea so then just so as or a Christian, we see abortion to be sin.
Yeah.
And see, at times, you know, people feel that confessing it, you know, just say you've confessed your sin. I say we until say you born a cow baby. And at a point, quite time we won a ban or car assembly headlines that never think of abortion. Emma, I mean, she speaks against abortion. So I thought she sees that opportunity to like confess, said yeah, Roman for you know, her sense of abortion. Clearly, what can say, onim what others go through, but no, the abortion no yen hunting. So I'm sure that it was as a result of the hunting, and a man no casa because also at the end more or say time where I'm so as a more banded no kakrano now or yes and the Sadia would devoting the time to the foundation and or yes or yen jump about glaucoma foundation and through that name say on the Sakodia Mukoshia yeah or moyen dum from there no they became friends and they all can say all the time no protecting them but Sakodia the name say Oluzune God.
And I'm here back up.
Me sure. Erebi the woman yes or me back like as a no
all the time no
in relationship.
But we are not my back.
Aha.
So
no akra will be. Ono aka so or sexually.
Aha.
Or sexually.
O say obia will be.
Menti dia kana say.
Like obi o share no mtimi back will be.
Yeah. Oh, ebi will be. O say.
Say we say.
Me nyame adom me ni bi.
Okay, cause nyamia do we be akwaso.
Mo bia nhwe bibia nsani bibia. Enti eba no sa no.
But your time was
Olusu God and ebra ma say enkasa akode ema enkono sa akode si debi because on us at the time not in ma me nkyenti ontimi enye den engine to and sa akode drove her to a hospital, a clinic at Mampobi. According the war facility now dilapidated. Now say Osokaka. And Jomo driving into war with his management. They left. And she bled profusely. And also sack and friend. And what you must say, a certain pain be our comb. And interestingly, yesterday, Sammy Forson was there.
Sammy Forson was the man.
Yeah, that time he was part of the team and he was there. And this time, seems he read a part of the chapter 8. And clearly she knows the story because in the chapter 8, Yvonne stated, say, at a point, no other person plus Sarkodie Penomum 3. But later she realized that all the Sarkodie team members knew of it. Now, she said, no, dear, yes, she knows Sarkodie side. Whether he will respond or will not respond. Okay. And we know Sarkodie over the years. Some of these things he doesn't respond, but
you as a PR person in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Do you think this will have any toll on Saks brand?
It could because in PR, no, at this stage, this is what we call the issue stage, and crisis can develop from issue stage because what happened at the issue stage, how you manage the issue stage can determine whether it will turn into crisis or not.
Okay.
So this is the issue state. So both of them have a responsibility because the media will fuel it. The media will push it. They will feed on the issue stage. And if the issue stage is not handled properly, it develops into crisis stage. That is where people will say, okay, we are counseling you. Yeah, drag you dinner for her. You can be a brand be say okoyusuna. Oh, this person has caused abortion before. Don't use him. So this is where it is very crucial. Issue stage. So Sarkodie in the team, any Yvonne Nelson, they should handle the issue stage, and it will turn into crisis.
Kojo, take over. What do you think about chapter 8 of the whole book? And the impact on family, career, and brand. Yeah.
In the first place, I'll commend and congratulate Yvonne Nelson for the successful launch of her book. Okay. In fact, the title alone is a selling title. Yeah. I am not Yvonne Nelson. What it keeps you thinking. If not for the twist them they are about insight, you wonder and think of the title. And also the attendance and everything. She say, "Why are the new penny to me? A true on my life story, a share with the rest of the world." So, congratulations on that. Yes, chapter 8. It looks like that is the selling point of the book because by and the Sarkodie story in there, I catch your attention. A lot of people are interested in it, especially the character Sarkodie that is involved in there. Yvonne go through a lot. Which kind the rest of the story? And I want to say she has gone through a lot of things. And Hano, I say, while losing the South, I could do state say the BCBI and the NC as I don't care anything what people will think anymore. BBS can be let me speak it out. And with the Sarkodie factor, I think Yvonne has created a permanent dent on the brand of Sarkodie.
Yvonne has created
a permanent dent on the brand of Sarkodie, which has been properly documented. Because this is a book we are talking about.
It's on Amazon.
Exactly. And the world will read about it.
Nigerian media houses take you on.
The world will read about it. Sarkodie's children will grow up and come and read about it. Generations after them will come and read about it, what their grandfather did, and how Yvonne put it. The session a man a bad kakra say also ordinary hospital Emma omo ekowi oja na hokoye ena afi ho want me ansan and check up say bia how did you go the fact say bia obama ni oba fa yefunu na oma agree so yentimi I'm not obama suggested I'm not capable to take care of eno de esiwo ya brabomu but the section na enkosa ke favor ye say want me and check up or then we na say or abandon man go through and one word that a fitty Yvonne a character no senke ye movie kamaka say vindictive. Yvonne is very vindictive because to hold this memory for 10 years 13 years who recent pictures are honestly called the Bible I say as on my party we now what timidi asem we say was say ono ni nadamfo baako penenim on the sack side the aso be man dey bi ono abankro famane and so all that I see is revenge because this time as I saw ono so a pay back at the bia ahano back in his years obo mema sis dinwo a story no as in the love affair no one Aziz out here no JSS2 I think by then no will be 15 16 17 years Fianco Bossman or no tagging as the best lover Fianco Bossman
and she's even
the name rings a bell to person
or no there
and also she anyway
school I agree Memoir secondary school or no there she speaks well of that person and I saw Kodie Inyanya the one that broke her heart and Jamie Roberts or no one about rain or say
body count now no dey go
and I'm not sure any
you are not sure
but the faithful
in Confronting Papi Kojoni Joy be me who be chapter or book no more
that one count
this is misinformation
you anybody can guess say a bed door swasin see but omo who here omo make list no ena yedi atudwa no omo maka no ye mo bia ni wo hono and I'm
presenter your friend saying
Jamie
John Jamie
no omo nyina editing make the list yes omo here and omo nyina no titru pa e ho ambasam na ye sa akode
me sure said no abortion in here
abortion side no and ama sa de we akoba o hwe oni ne ma story na can we say o ma mi nim o be ma oni ne efafru de bia the popular statement is oba bia nim be ma oni nim but say case ni ko yesi bia at a point no enye be ma ba ko na bia oni no oni omuhia etimyeden we have that cases too say emma exactly exactly your young girls be cases are wanyuma onim entire prediction okay many of them many Roland many Sammy ada okay
me dem na
I am not suffering
eti do me de be ko Sammy ho
me am na no
ai ono da ona o ka so ono do so ono wada eti me de ko Sammy na Sammy said no me de ko Roland said there be me de ko Edem so said there be and what shey na me de na that is what happened Mr. Nelson later Peter Alajete
Mr. Nelson before Mr. Nelson no
there was another
only Nijai divorce and so
exactly it's and yet for DNA you do know the true person it could be said genuinely the mom doesn't know it was the bell running the obvious people exactly and that will be those days and on the penny at the modesty and then you say a be mutimi track it so it be after me free period no way na me that but it could happen say no cre until say be a DNA thank God for DNA and remember be no mutimi say the paternity of certain children are not yes. But the man is accounting me free period, then I'm in last year, then the Muslim, it doesn't work. It could be. And at that point in time, also, it be a young sir called or her say, I feel any career no 82 and a more, and they be on no crab to me. I feel said, or no crying, the only person I be an Yvonne, no, to accept it, say, be me and the banner, keep it, no. And also be to me, hence the decision, say, be a young friend, thing. But in every aspect that you look at it, no, Yvonne, can no cry. To her, forget, and at the you know, so I know, so I had view. She's also going to, it was going to affect her. Exactly. A section of the people can take the story now or share, no, to hit her back. Yeah. It might not be today, it might be later, crabby or no cry, so no, what settle down. Because I said, our real day, we're writing off, or so, no, she involves in partnership. But life changes. Ebedi me do ba bi na sa decision wa kan ko hia obi a ebia sa time no be obetimi asettle. And sa ne my book yi obi so betimi akofa be kan pages ni bi a kire na ebia anya ne dead. So for her to gather courage and come back and sell the story of her life, no, and the sakwade bit, no, for sakwade the end we have no. In any way that you look at it. Baby, personally, not Sarkodie, but the family around him, I bet me how because of the documented side of this story. No? But in any way, let's see how Sark he will not respond, we all know. No. Probably if the the best response will be to address it in the music. So that on also be cash out because Yvonne is cash. Yvonne has cash out. This is a proper revenge from the pain Abia or go through from the Sarkodie bit of the story. So for Sarkodie to equalize it, will also be addressing, maybe giving us a line in a song, so that on also be to me Akash, as Shatta will say, in every disgrace there is grace.
Well, Roland will speak finally on this. Then I activate the phone line. Row for 5 minutes now.
That's I mean. First of all, let me say this. I have a feeling there can be a part 2 of this particular piece.
Bookwe.
Yes. So Huni Papa. Even if say we Huni Papa, I still have a feeling there can be a part 2. In fact, even the title of the book Nanka Sampono, Emma me yes surprised. Looking at the background of who Yvonne Nelson is as a filmmaker. So me, I will commend her, say, she is gradually using her life as a way of like educating people on how to tell your story in a modern way.
Okay.
There was that notion, say, opa dear the see bibini a fashion woman. Or the Asian woman as well before now kind. You understand? So this clearly shows that now the modern day way of seeing things, no, is different from Sebi and Kaintete, no. And like what you said, this upe history. I be ye ashen so dear that honoma. This will go, it will be there for generations upon generations upon generations. Sebi Bible, any other books are ye kind and they refer and kind to for no. And ye be biao, if you have a corner na, if you a photographer be a picture. As at the time as I see and some narrations around is what is being documented in the So me, I will commend her. Say at least she's giving another twist on how people can tell their stories. Especially in our system, documentation will Chrome has say any data collection, Now, it also shows morally, say the father figure in our lives is something that we can't take for granted. No matter how somebody may portray himself or herself, a father figure is equally as important as a mother figure. If not, nobody can tell me, say, Yvonne Nelson is not successful. Nobody can tell me, say, Yvonne Nelson has not achieved a lot in her life, even as at now.
Okay.
But the father figure missing in her life is what has caused her to write this book out of sadness and anger. That is what I see. This book was written out of sadness and anger because of her father figure now. I'm missing on her life. See the story she narrated in that chapter 8. You see, there's a trajectory here. What she's experienced with her mom. Say, ne mame, in terms of her relationship and challenges. Mostly, as of only Jina Soka say generational curse. One share year, the 2 mame, ne beti me out on Bompa. Now, this is where the pattern is. Yvonne Nelson has studied Mami who say her relationship as far as even getting her husband and all that. On ne mame no, ne papa nanka sampo no is not wenya when timi esisu posa me papa mponi.
Okay.
You understand? Inti no ohwe ye say ebi ena eye no. And the incident that happened with Sarkodie didn't call hospital. Even after owning responsibility for the pregnancy, Sarkodie didn't call hospital or say Jan Honor. Clearly will give her some kind of mindset about men in general.
Okay.
So in her mind, there's already a pattern. Say, oh, ne mami ehun ne papa. Now ne mami be wo no so ne mami so ntimi nsi po enkyere ne say wo papa ni. Now the man that she's even gotten pregnant with no, senka one time na ohia be mani mom na okoda chopping board ni so mom. A obehia be mani most ni bom no. The guy was nowhere to be found. This is clearly a way that can print some kind of scarby in the mind of somebody that one year it will grow. It will grow to time or no feeling say, okay, my man come and okay. And look at the timing that she brought this book. At a time when we were celebrating fathers.
Who celebrate you father on social media? Careful. Happy Father's Day.
At a time that we are celebrating fathers, and Yvonne Nelson is a filmmaker, the timing speaks well about whatever agenda that she's driving at. Now, untold stories about society untold stories about personalities that society may never know. There are some things that they be a say. Me sometimes I wish say timer. Said you be uda hona ye ka ye man crofo kwan akwenya say omonbeka ne ho asem no. In our setting, it is only the good things. So maybe to say akoy ni trimo den said den kra na they or that form there in some ebeka fa no ho ye say papa kwa. Me, I am one of the people that wish say some of the things that they did are ebia eye the opposite of what people and kayenka no so nka ho.
Of course.
Because
what's in the bread of a kind? Tribute.
Because, Brasam, you know what this thing will do? As much as it is going to worry Sarkodie and worry Yvonne Nelson, it will serve as a learning subject and a curve to some people coming.
We'll be wrapping up.
My last one will be legal implications. When people sometimes want to go on these tangents. Because I have seen a tweet from somebody like Inyanya. Some people are considering it as Ebi or no super the hype. He said, so Yvonne Nelson said I cheated on her with Tontodike. Oh, wow. I will respond to this later. I no go write book. But for now, make I go watch my new video. And not then now we release it to us.
Hi.
So no, may drive okay, so if this is hype, now some of the legal implications as far as people telling their truth is concerned. Let's look at the term abortion and what it means in our space, morally and legally. Abortion is not legal as it stands. And sometimes, yes, people may want to speak their truth. But me, I would want some legal brains to come and explain to us. When people mention such things like that, or things that, or confess to certain crimes that they've been involved in the past, as well as mentioning certain accomplices to it. Because if this is a crime, then Sarkodie is more or less an accomplice. How do they treat such instances or such cases in a space? Especially because this is not the first time Obia confessed to something that they've done in the past. Okay. Oh, Hono Obia granting interview. Oh, it's legal. Well, for whatever.
No. It is not
really
legal like that. It happens
under condition.
Exactly.
And yeah, so that is what I want to know, say. If the legal brains can explain, say, does this condition qualify for actions like this? If not,
rape, incest,
yes, how does
and
this shouldn't be a stepping stone for people to use it as their personal vendetta, because we back to me say on the Sammy flex will issue be a obeba betray book mu. Okay. They should also know, say, some of the things that they say about people, others can also take them on.
Okay, thank you so much.